Bad news. It is inevitable that you will go through difficult things. They might be extremely personal, hitting very close to home with a spouse or family of origin. Maybe it's your kids, might be dear friends. It could happen at work, could happen with a boss, could happen with coworkers, could happen just randomly. Bad stuff happens. Hard interactions take place. Maybe things are said that you don't like or that really sting. Maybe something's done that just violates you. You have a choice how you will respond. And there's a scripture I've been thinking on over this last couple of days. It's in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. It says, "Keep or guard your heart with all vigilance, for from it flow the springs of life." And as I'm thinking about it, if I imagine my heart is a wellspring, it's a source of water that I want to drink from. I want to make sure that there's nothing dead in it. I want to make sure that there's nothing nasty in it. I want to make sure that there's nothing that's going to foul the water and make it gross. Uh, Ultimately, whatever's in our hearts will come out of our lives and will come out of our mouths and will come out in our actions. And that's why if I start to see extreme negativity that turns into bitterness, that maybe manifests in areas of unforgiveness, I start to notice a extremely caustic response from myself. I start to get incredibly cynical. If everything coming out of my mouth is incredibly biting and sarcastic, I can know that there's something going on in here that needs to be addressed. There are things floating in there that are affecting the quality of the water or life flowing out of me. And this isn't something that's, just for a few people. This is for any person. You're going to go through hard stuff. But how you deal with it when you do is up to you. You can keep your heart clean. You can continue to go in and do maintenance on it. You can continue to take those things, those real or perceived violations before God. You can take those areas where you've been severely wounded, severely violated, abandoned, rejected, you name the violation. You can take those things before God and say, Lord, I don't want this to turn into something that poisons me. I don't want this to turn into something that turns my soul to bitterness, to wormwood. I don't want it to turn into the most sour, nasty water coming out of me, because that's what my life will then put forward. So I want to encourage you. If you're starting to see symptoms, they might even be funny symptoms at first, because sometimes sarcasm can sound very funny, but you recognize in your heart of hearts that there's a bitterness and a biting quality to it. There's some death in it. Take that to God. My prayer is that you will be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. That you will forgive quickly. That you will keep a short list of wrongs, and that you will not allow anything or anybody to cause the spring of your heart to get poisoned or to turn sour. Praying for you.